But that way you can have it already kind of set up.
I don't think it's gonna let me do the editor.
I don't think it matters. Can you still switch easily?
Yeah,
I wonder if you. Oh, okay.
So just go live.
I did.
Oh yeah, we are live right now. We're still testing
We've
things
been live
right
for
now.
about 15 seconds now.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've been
We're
live
still
for 15
testing things
seconds.
right now.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Nobody
Okay.
said hi or anything.
Well, it
Oh
takes a
yeah,
second.
here we are. We're live.
Whoa,
All right.
dude.
That's all right.
No. Unmute that. I want to hear what it sounds like real quick.
No, I'm muted. All right, you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to?
here we are. We're live.
All right, so it works. So the audio works.
Yeah.
All right, so as you can see, we're testing. Trying to figure out which camera I look at. Fuck. We're testing out different live stream methods at the moment. So
As you can see, we're testing.
yeah, it
okay.
works.
I'm making sure
it works.
it's synced
Yeah.
up and all that.
All right, so we got Vladimir Bond in here. We got all kinds of we
People
got
joining
Miles in here. We got all kinds of different people coming in here. So just for the record, boop, this is our first live stream doing this kind of setup. All right, so for all you guys that are watching, this is the first time that we're doing this this 2-camera setup.
For Miles. If he's comfortable, don't move him.
Yeah,
don't fuck with Benny. So
I was just saying.
if something goes wrong, if something goes wrong, then blame it on Kurt
right.
Woods.
Yeah, that's our Jamie.
So we have an intern. His name is Kurt. He's sitting behind the computer. You guys probably won't see him too much.
He's gonna do this fantastic thing where he switches the camera.
So yeah,
show
he's
him
gonna.
what it is.
Hey Kurt, switch the camera. Let's see how it works.
You
Let's
can
see how it
tell
works.
the lighting's a little
Kurt,
bit
you could
different. Don't
also
worry
put
about
the
it.
face camera on yourself, dude.
We were kind of rushed. We've been setting this up for like an hour.
Set it up for that. I'm not.
Oh, hello.
Dude, do it.
Oh, that second camera's kind of blurry.
Yeah, the
We're
second
we try
camera's.
to
gonna have to work on it. It's a work in progress.
It
Let
is
us
what it
know
is.
if our voices are lagging or not.
No, Jake's looking thick. All right, I
Who?
like it. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so today we're gonna talk about. We've made separate videos about it before, but we've never actually
We've never openly discussed it.
Yeah. So paintball on a budget. Everyone, for the most part, paintball knows that paintball is a super expensive sport, and so you're kind of limited on what you can buy and how much you can play. So what happens when you do have that small little budget?
So first, before we get into anything, we're gonna obviously for this live stream, just like every other live stream, add us up on the Team Insanity Snapchat. It's at Team Insanity PB, without the @ sign. You just Team Insanity PB. Add us on that. We're obviously answering calls during the live stream, so when we're not live streaming, don't call the Snapchat.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to answer and call in to us and all that good stuff while we're live, add us the Snapchat, and then we can talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So there is a little bit of a delay.
I mean, no, but I'm sure there is always like.
There's-
That's from our stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
there's a
when
little
we
bit of a
watched
delay.
it, we were the ones streaming it, so of course it was like up to date on us.
Right.
It always
But it's-
took it a second to get to it.
Right. Okay. Good shit. So
What did we want to
balling
first talk
on
about?
a budget.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the
one
main
of
topic tonight.
so obviously we can't talk about like buying paintballs on a budget because all paint. I pretty much feel like every field that we've been to is gonna be field paint.
Oh yeah, most fields nowadays are field paint only because fields really don't make a whole lot of money on the admission and all that. So they make a lot of their money off selling the actual paint themselves. So I don't think we've been
she's
to a
not signed in
paintball
yet.
field in a while that actually wasn't, like you said, field paint only.
Right.
So there's no point. I think like they stopped when we started playing. You could bring your own.
When we first
There's no
started
point.
playing, right. But
There's no
then,
point.
by the time that we started paying, we would pay $30 for the shittiest of all shit paint, and then we'd pay $25 for entry and then like $10 for air, so then we're paying another $35, or it was $50 for paint, all day air, and entry.
Is that the same ball from last week?
Yep, it's like double the size. I've been adding on to it each time, and yeah, see how big it gets by.
But yeah, I mean the paint. If you ever did not do field paint only, it was garbage paint. Like I think you just
Right.
said, like it was some shitty Dunham's paint or like I don't know, Draxus, some really old paint that went out of business a long time ago.
remember
So
using
there's really no
Draxus.
point to doing the field paint.
Yeah.
But you had a gun you want to
Kurt,
talk about first.
switch that camera so we can show that rubber band, ball.
Which
we got
one
going
we
on.
to, dude?
We're going right over here.
Nick's been working on this rubber band ball for quite some time, ever since like 2 streams ago. So we're really impressed. He's really making a lot of changes. We're really happy for
Yep,
him.
we're gonna see how this progresses just as we progress.
That's right.
So yeah, bear with us with the whole camera setup. 1 kind of looks better than the other.
Yeah, we're working on it.
It is
Next
what
week.
it is.
I like this camera. No, I don't know which one it is.
No, it was
The
One
other
of the
one.
cameras looks a lot better.
All right, go back to the other
I
one.
can try
Yeah, he's
focusing
back.
it super
Yeah.
quick.
What's that?
I can try focusing it super
No,
quick.
we don't want to.
No.
It's not that bad. We'll fix it next week. I do like the new setup though. It's kind of cool.
Jake is Jack. I use recycling thing with bottles and cans to get money. Sweet. Oh, okay. So balling on a budget. So before we get into like even budget
Our topic.
setups. Yeah, so this is actually a smart idea. I use the recycling thing with bottles and cans to get money. That's smart. So you can be a hobo and pick fucking cans out of the goddamn garbage.
Yeah, dude. I mean, even at your local paintball
Yeah,
field, just
you
like
know,
when
anywhere.
you're there, you know,
10
paintball's
cents. Who wants
drink
it?
and you know they eat a lot of trash shit, so you can definitely get some cans and some
Oh, for
recyclables and
sure.
turn it in. Yeah,
For
a
sure.
lot of pop cans and Red Bulls at like a paintball field.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But no, that's really cool because those small things really add up, especially when you're just trying to get that like extra money to get this.
That's
or,
a
like,
lot of pop cans. For
I mean,
this
it
paint,
is,
though.
yeah. But it's just like that extra side money, I guess. You know, that
That
works.
side hustle
Exactly.
that Jake's about to start doing.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Dude, weren't you just talking about like Grubhub or something?
Dude, no, shipped.
Shipped.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shipped
yeah.
shopping.
Fun
where I go
fact.
shopping for
shipped,
people.
I did apply for it and never asked me. They never
Really?
emailed me. Yeah, because you do a self interview, and so like you go on the computer and then a web. Yeah.
I interviewed and they never said anything.
Yeah, a webcam shows up and it asks you a question. It gives you 30 seconds to come up with an answer. If you fumble over yourself, it's live, so you can't go back on yourself.
Wow.
That's how they do the interview. And then they'll ask you math questions real time, recording you. So you have like shit like that. Yeah, dude.
That's
It's
fucked.
weird, yeah.
Oh, I'm fucked.
And
I'm
at
not
one
getting
point,
that job.
I don't think you have to do math on the spot. I think I kind of like that was a little over dramatized, but you do have to do math questions. I just want to scare you. I had like a math question too. The
Maybe
big
it's
thing though
good
that
for
I
the
messed
job.
up on is why I think they didn't answer me is because they said list 3 things about you that is like I don't know, top quality. And before I clicked, I was like, all right, I'm gonna say this, this, and this. I start getting to like number 1, and I just freeze. I do not remember what number 2 was. And I contemplated writing it down, but I was like, no, I remember it.
Fair
and so
enough.
I sit there. There's like a solid 5-second silence where I'm just like, good team communicator. And then I just went on about this random shit or something like that. And so
Fair
I think
enough.
that's
You
why
have a
they didn't
good
like
team
me.
communicator for a solo job.
So before
Yeah.
we keep going on this, did you wrestle? I did. JT
state
Impulse
champion,
versus state champion. What up? Got a whole ass fucking ring for it. Weight class 112, 119. JT Impulse versus JT Impulse versus G-Tech 160R. The 160, I really like the Impulse, but the 160R is more up to date. So I saw that question in there a few times. Okay, so people are talking like, SAS C Block said mow grass. People are like talking about like, you know, like, hey, like this is what you do to get jobs. Let's talk about jobs in a second.
Oh, about getting money. Okay.
Yeah, so let's talk about jobs in a second. I think Jake is the guy. What's up, Big Bob? I see you out here, Big Bob.
Big Bob.
So let's talk about setups. So realistically,
Oh, okay.
what do you think is like the cheapest setup that you can the cheapest marker that you can really get into?
Are we discluding like Titman and stuff like that? Because I
No,
would always say
I
if you're
think-
No.
starting out-
So like the cheap. So
Oh, you're talking about someone who's already playing.
I'm saying like someone that like went out to the field for the first few times. They only have like a not too much like a budget. They're on a budget. Let's set ourselves
Okay, I
to
got
like
you.
$500 at the most. Like you have $600. You're a kid. You know you're looking to possibly play paintball on a budget. What are you gonna buy?
Okay, if I were to have about that budget, I need a whole setup.
You need a whole setup.
Gun setup. Okay.
Whole
I would
setup.
probably go. I know you kind of had it set up for a little bit, but the proto guns, like the proto rise or something like that. 'Cause
Hey,
that was a
Kirk, can you
solid
pull that
beginning.
up?
Yeah.
It's already on Google.
Yeah. There you go. And so these ones are like pretty great beginner guns.
We've had the
We
Proto
it-
Rise.
We had it for a long time, and
Yeah.
we played with it. We put like a decent amount of effort into
Before
that.
we got the Rise, we had the Reflex Rail.
We
which
did.
was a little bit above that price point, but
We did.
Yeah.
still doable for
I think other than that, like I really like
Pull up one, enlarge one of those
GS.
photos so like people know. Yeah, that
I
one.
think that's one of the ones that we
that's
had.
the legit
This
one
is
that
the
we
one that
got.
we did
yeah,
have.
that's the green and black one.
Did they send it to us? Or did we buy it with?
Die sent us the Rise Max.
Yeah,
And then I bought the Rise, and then I ended up we gave it
We
away.
bought the Rise, and then they gave us the Rise Max.
Yeah, so we bought the Rise, we made a review, and then they're like, "Hey, make a review on this." So we're like, "Cool." So then so the Rise comes in at like a really, really, really affordable price for what it is.
It's like 2 something, right?
Yeah, it's what's the price on the Rise Max?
Yeah,
What's
so you
it
can
saying
find
over
I
there?
feel like it's going to be like...
I mean, this is Amazon, and it's saying $374.
Okay, so that's kind of where I thought.
That's kind of
under-
expensive, I
We
feel,
paid
for that.
$349
I don't remember
for
it
a
being...
reflection.
I thought it was about $350.
I mean, that's
But
not
that's
bad.
Amazon price. People
Yeah,
are
so
going to
let-
go pretty...
Amazon's-
Do me a
yeah.
favor, as much
As much as we
so.
hate it, see what A&S is charging
Yes,
for it.
see.
Go ansgear.com.
Oh man, I fucking hate A&S.
Yeah, we
dude.
don't agree
Using
with
them as a
A&S, but we
source.
get to see
They
the
always
baseline
fucking
price, what people are
validate.
charging for
Dude,
it
they
now.
always fucking.
What's it
They
called?
always go against me.
The Proto Rise Max. Rise is with a Z, and then Max has 2 X's.
Proto Rise with a Z. Like that?
Yeah, maxed.
Gotcha. That is definitely not it.
Oh, no, it's Proto and Rise are 2 different letters.
Oh. Well, hang on.
Bear with us with Kurt. I think it's like 250
This guy right here.
or 350.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it is about...
I think it's like
3 to
350.
350.
If it's 375, that's
What are the Mini GS is going for now? They're in the 300 range.
$300
too, right?
bucks. Yeah.
I also think that the Mini GS, I would actually probably get the Mini GS over the Proto Rise.
Really?
Max. I really like the Mini GS when we had it.
Really?
My first
No, it's the same price.
speed
here.
marker,
375.
Yeah.
Look up. Put in the Mini GS.
it's just MINI and then GS.
Couldn't have been more simple.
Well, listen, man, you misspelled the other one.
Nothing that's like the special color or anything. Is it $300?
There's one here that's like $464.
That's
What's the
way
cheap
That's
one?
what's the
But
cheapest
if
one?
you buy these
one
used,
that's
you can get them for
$299.
about
Yeah, so
$200,
$300. Yeah, wow. So
But
wow.
we're
so the-
talking if you're playing on a budget, you're gonna want to go with buying used.
So that's $75 though. So if we're talking about the ride, so
That
Okay.
wouldn't leave much room to buy anything
So,
else,
Nick,
right?
what-
Well, if they
where
buy
would you
brand
go?
new, it won't leave much room.
Well,
okay, here we go. Lone Wolf Paintball, $349.95 at Lone Wolf Paintball.
Oh, there you go. Hey, thanks, Mark.
There
check
you
out the
go.
jerky down.
I was
too.
gonna say we
Yeah.
should probably go on Lone Wolf's website and see what they
Yeah,
have
that
it
should be
retailed
that's
for.
pretty good
That
solid
should
reference.
honestly be the spot where we go to, the local paintball shop.
Yeah.
Well,
Tony's not gonna like this. Hey, Redskin PB, I understand, but guess what? We're not sponsored by Lone Wolf Paintball.
Hey.
So,
Yeah, look at that.
man,
Hey,
that
Tony,
mini
big
GS
fan.
though, that mini GS is a solid marker for the price though.
I really enjoyed the Mini GS, and
Me
like I
too.
said, I
Everyone
had
thinks
a
it's Tony.
Mini before that, and so I mean, like that was my first speedball marker, and so it was. A piece
Okay,
of
so
shit at the
anyways,
time,
what
but I
would
really
your
liked it.
setup be? So would you
Oh,
go
it would
with-
be a Mini. I would go with Mini GS. I would probably grab a.
Yeah, kind of.
I would say
that
if
leaves you
I'm
with,
really
like,
budgeting,
150
I would
left.
just go grab like a cheap older like Spire or a Rotor or something like that,
Okay.
and then I would probably just grab a 6845.
Yeah, everyone's saying just buy a used gun. Yes, but here's if we're not talking about used, because let's be real, if you're new into the
you're
game,
not gonna want to.
a lot of people aren't gonna know how to buy used markers because yes, if we're
It
talking
is
about
complicated.
used,
If you're
it
not,
is.
You don't
There
know
is
how
a
to
lot
do
of-
it. People,
there-
there's like a set of guidelines that if you're not in the community, you don't really know what.
So
they
Nick,
are.
what would you say?
all right. So this is where I'm getting. So you're kind of like coming off as budget balling, but then talking about new players.
Budget balling. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So budget.
I guess
balling
those
and-
could be two different categories.
Yeah,
I mean, you kind of
because
cover
you-
both topics.
but a
so-
lot of
Because we're
times-
assuming that the people who are budget balling are
Yeah,
already.
a lot of times people
Okay.
that are
players.
a lot of times people that are balling on a budget are new players. A majority of the time, majority.
All right. Well, if you're a new player trying to be a budget baller, I would suggest maybe like a Tipman. You told me look at that. What
No,
was that?
dude.
Okay, I'd say like a Tipman A5 maybe if you can. I think you can get a used one for like $200 now. Pretty cheap.
The mini what?
The
No,
Tipman A5.
Yeah, Tipman
You
A5.
can get one way
Or
cheaper
a
than that.
Cyclone. Well, whatever the Tipman A5
Yeah,
goes
the-
for.
yeah, with the
Cyclone
Cyclone
update.
feed.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
get
you
that.
used for the longest time.
Yeah.
The Cyclone feed.
Because being
Yeah, he used the Tipman A5 for the longest
Yeah,
time.
no, I had the Cyclone feed
Yeah.
on my Tim Mini
being a
5 too.
beginner that's new to the sport, new to teching guns, new to doing all this stuff. Electronic guns, I mean, they're not that difficult, but when you're new to the sport, it's kind of hard to
It's a
like.
Travis Lemansky jersey for whoever's saying
Yeah.
that.
So that'd be a good learning task right there. I mean,
Yo,
do
let's bring
stuff
this
like
a little
that,
closer.
and then Exalt pants, probably a dye mask. So if you can get the gun for 150, let's say.
But let's be real, like that dye mask is gonna be expensive.
Like,
Oh yeah,
high five.
$100 easy.
Okay, well, let's say you get a used A5.
Okay, so yeah, I 100% agree. If we're talking about balling on a budget, don't cheap out on the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the rule number one is
Yeah.
you never want to cheap out on that mask.
'Cause here's the thing, you can
don't
have a-
want your mask to fog. You want to be able to breathe.
Right.
You want to be able to see.
Enjoy yourself.
And if you could have
doing
a
the
fancy
sport.
ass, like nice gun, high end, a Lux
Nathan,
or
you should have
LV1 or
joined us,
something
bro.
like that, but if you don't have a mask and you can't see because of the fog, you can't breathe. There's no point in having that nice gun. So always
no point in
spend
playing 'cause you're not
your
gonna
most
have
money
time.
percentage
You're not gonna have
on
good
that
time. It's-
mask.
That was
I'm
literally
sorry.
the first thing that all of us bought. I was out there on the field rocking a Tippmann 98 Custom with a full-on AK-47 barrel kit. I had like an AK-47 stock, an
You were
AK-47
camoed out,
barrel.
too?
Yeah, I was full-on camoed out. I spent probably under $200 for my gun. My mask, I had a dye I4 at the time. I spent $120 on it. And that was the best decision of my entire paintball career I have ever made, was being like, hey, you know what? If I'm not gonna be able to use my mask, or if I'm not gonna be able to see, then I'm not gonna be able to fucking play. That was the best decision I've ever made, was playing with that mask. So what I would say would be my budget balling setup would be JT Pro Flexes, because you have the Pro Flexes.
Yeah, they're good. I mean,
You had a ball sack on
80 bucks.
You've used them.
Yeah.
Have they fogged?
Not really.
I've never had
even-
fogging issues with anti-fog.
My only
masks.
issue with fogging was on the
It's not profits. Never
the
mind.
dinner battle hill at Living Legends. When it was,
Really?
Yeah. But I was.
What were you doing? Were you playing or were you
Yeah,
recording?
So I was playing, and actually I was recording. I had a huge towel over my head. I had people around.
That's what
me.
it was. It was the
Yeah.
towel.
People around me, and when it didn't fog up across the lens. It fogged up on the edges, so I could still see. So I mean, fogging it did, but that was like worst case scenario, like swamp.
Yeah. See, I don't really have vision
Scenario.
issues with my masks.
Yeah.
The
I've
only
never
thing I
had
do
none of
hate
that, though.
is like I get it a lot at big battles when there's tons of paint flying. Is when sweat gets in your eyes and then you
Yeah.
have that must from
What
all the
it is,
paint and
yeah.
it just straight burns.
Yep.
And you sit there and you're usually under fire because that's what's causing it.
So
And you can't see anything and it's really painful.
So I think for budget balling masks, we'd all go with like the
JT
JT,
Pro Flexes or
the
something like
JT
that.
Pro. I really like the Vio Ascends because they're right in that $100 ish price range, or they're not like in that $200 price range.
We're on
How much are
E-Flex.
grills?
Could go for an E-Flex.
The
right
grill,
around
yeah,
there,
I
too.
would go with the grills
Do
too.
you know how much they are?
The grills are like they're under $100, or they're like $100.
The
They're
grills
right
would be a
around there.
solid choice
The
too.
grills are a solid choice. So I would spend for sure, if I had like $300 to spend, I'm spending $100 of it on my mask for sure.
Oh, yeah,
100%, 100% any day of the week. Because in the future, if you were to buy more shit, at the end of the day, you don't have to buy another mask. Why are you gonna spend $50 on a fucking mask that you're gonna find on Amazon or like whatever, and be out there fogging and everything to look cool, and it looks like shit? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Everyone's saying Vio. Yeah, $90 for the Vio Ascends.
Jack really likes his vials. So
I don't
Vials
like
are
the
a solid
Vios
choice.
because
I
they
don't
don't
really
fit on
like
my
them
face.
either.
They don't fit on my face correctly.
I don't like the feel of them.
I have the
just
Vios.
don't think
they're sitting right over there.
I don't know when it comes to
I'm
when it comes
looking
to
at 'em.
masks, like you want your mask to look cool, and I just don't think the vials look that cool.
The profilers are cool too.
Well, actually, we've got like 3 of the masks.
Dude, I literally have almost every single mask that we've
Oh yeah,
we've
throw the
listed.
grills, some Vios.
Up in here.
Yeah, there's E-Flexes right there.
But they don't make the E-Flexes anymore.
No.
Don't?
They do
They're
not
the
make the
grills.
E-Flexes anymore. But if you can find them, then yeah, fucking hit them up. Yeah, that's the Vio right there.
And then we got the original.
Dude, I played a full tournament with the Vio Ascends. I remember that. I
Yeah.
still use my Diab for
Wait,
I
no.
played a full.
I thought you switched them out at one point.
No, he switched out the ear.
So I went 4 years. I literally went 4 years, and I had to switch out the earpieces, and I had to switch out the strap because the strap got blown out. And the earpieces, when I would play, well, because I was playing for the longest time with the same mask, and then I would ref with it. So when I would ref, I would flip the earpieces up.
That's what I do on my EVSs. I do that.
I'd flip the earpieces up because it lets more air in. So like when I'm out there on the field, and this has like new foam and everything. So when I'm out there on the field, playing it. Yeah, this is like
That's
a
a
solid
lot.
mask. I'm gonna have to.
So these are the Dye
that was
i4s, and you can still buy these. These are gonna be a solid choice
Still out
because
there.
the i5s are still gonna be 100 plus. I think 120 maybe or something like that.
They're out. I don't know.
But if you can get your hands on the i4s, that's a solid choice. They're gonna be a lot cheaper.
So here's the thing about the Ascends. Put this on your face. How do you feel about the nose? Like, where does the nose sit for you? Like, the thing is with the Ascends that I don't like about the Viomask is that my nose isn't big enough and the heat sort of goes up to my nose. Like, breathe up. Like, just breathe. Do you get it into your eyes?
A little bit.
Now put this on.
There's not a certain It's not totally
Now put that on.
sealed. Yeah. Okay. So these form around the nose.
100%.
It almost creates like a seal, because when I'm breathing, the air
Put the grills
it's
on.
hitting the seal and it's not going on my
This
eyes.
doesn't have a
is
lens
like
on.
loose or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's the nose piece.
Yeah. And
Here,
so
put
that
this
kind of
on.
feels weird. The grills I've always thought felt fine. The only thing is I have a little breathing issues when I wear the grills.
And if you look at the fucking...
There's not a lot of room for your
If you look at the
face in there.
E-flexes, man, the E-flexes have a goddamn pillow on your fucking head.
Yeah, those are
It
very
doesn't even
comfortable.
touch my nose.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
it's weird. It sits
It
weird
doesn't.
on the
And
face.
then put the E-flexes on. You have the E-flexes.
Yeah.
You have the nutsack E-flexes.
So when you tried
These
to
are
make fun of my
comfy.
mask
I
earlier,
I really like these.
That is my favorite reffing
Yeah.
and cameraman mask.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, these are very.
That's one of my
comfortable. It's a
favorite
very
masks.
comfortable,
I don't necessarily play in it all the
foam.
time. I have played in it several times. One of the reasons why I enjoy reffing in it, this is it right here. I was literally talking to River about this today. Is I can roll this bitch up, so when I'm walking out onto the field, you know, I can just sit around and solid. Just sit out there. Just oh yeah, I need a drink of water. Like here we are. Oh, game starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Whoop.
wow, that was
Hello.
reflexes right there.
Hello, what's up? And then, like, you're protected. That's the cool thing about the E-flexes.
Wow, Nick. Is
So
this the
those are
final
some
product?
progress. Yeah.
Stop in
Wow.
the ongoing conversation. Nick has finished his rubber band ball.
no, I haven't finished
No,
it. I
there's-
finished it
dude,
for this
there's-
episode.
Ton of
Oh, are you
fucking-
just done for today?
Yeah, I grabbed a handful.
What are you
Give
gonna
me
do
a
with it at the end?
Dude, we're gonna mount it in here somewhere.
So, anyways, we got a ton of comments right
Holy
now.
God.
Smoke.
Yeah, let's
Are an
answer some
i3
questions.
still a thing? Those are called the Axis right now. i3s are
I don't
great.
think they're that easy to find either.
And yeah, so this guy Matthew said didn't realize how much the mask matters until I switched to a higher quality mask. Not just fog,
It's something
but
no
easier to
one
breathe.
no one appreciates a nice mask until you have
Until-
to deal with the shitty one.
Until you actually have to use
When you're
it.
out there and you're sweaty and you're hot and your mask is fogged up and you can't see anything and you can't breathe and then you can't play,
Yeah.
that's when you realize a good mask is like the number one thing that you're gonna need.
So yeah, some stores have the grills for 50, 170R or XLS. We'll talk about those in here in a second. The hell is a Jew nose? That's what I said in the Ascend review. Big nose stereotype of being Jewish. Ha! My girl still fogged on me a lot because you have to get the non-fog lens. There's two lenses that you can buy. You can buy the ones that doesn't have the thermal lens, and then there's one that does have the thermal lens.
So double pain.
Yeah, and the Ascends are terrible when it's hot. I agree. 170 or the XLS. I enjoyed the XLS more than the Shocker because it fits in my hands a lot better. Yeah, the i5s are up there in price, so the i4s are great.
Yeah, they're expensive. They're gonna stay expensive.
Have you
for a
tried
while.
the new the Bunker Kings mask? I want to get one. Not just sure if it's worth it. It's the Vios, the CDM.
The mask is cut out? Go to the different
Go
one.
to the other camera.
I think maybe the battery or something. Hey, something got messed up, but it's okay because it'll be back on in just a second. There we go.
M2, so yeah, everyone's saying the XLS. 170R versus XLS. I love the XLS, personally. I love the Shockers. Like crayons. M2 versus DSR versus VCOM.
We shot the M2, or it was the M3 with the DSR, and I remember
We did.
I
Was it the
enjoyed
battery, Nick?
I don't know. I'm just gonna change that.
I enjoyed, and I think you enjoyed too, the DSR a little bit
But
more
it's the
than
M2, then not the M3.
And the M2 is a little bit different than the M3 in terms of shooting.
It is.
I'd have
I
to
think the
personally
M2 is
shoot
better.
them by the side because I did think the DSR was it was a smoother shot, a little bit quieter. I like the feel of the gun compared to.
Yo,
Hey, what happened to that one?
go back to the other camera.
issues.
Where are you at, dude?
Well, you're still live on mic, so.
Go
Yeah,
back.
I know. Hey,
Everyone kicked
camera
out.
issues.
There's no signal.
Yeah, nice. All right. Man, this is fucking great, dude. This is what we were talking about.
Once Nick gets this one back on. Let me see this one. Hold on. Ow.
Yeah, switch that one back on.
You got that?
Like I said, we're still in beta. We're trying to beta test this shit. Turn it, unplug it, and like plug it back.
No,
in.
there's a yellow light.
Yeah.
Is that battery?
No, that means that it's about to take a picture of me.
Can you go back this one?
Camera can't see. What the duck?
That one's
Camera. Fail. Where's the stream? Get out of here, Mark.
Press menu and
Fuck
get out
you. Come back.
Oh no.
Nick, get yours back going.
I think Nick has probably.
Miles, go back to the other one.
I don't know if that one's working either.
Alright.
There we are.
Yay.
Hey.
All right, so like I said, we're
Sick as
still
fuck.
testing everything. Shit's kind of fucking new to us over here. We're gonna have Mark from Lone Wolf Paintball come on one day and figure it all out.
Try this one out now.
FAIL. Hey, that definitely was a fail, but we got it back up and going.
We
How
are.
was this focus? Go back to this one.
There's no promise that won't happen again, though.
There's definitely no
Is
promise.
that worse or
Because
better?
we don't know why it
Cupcake,
went
bro.
that
I don't know
way.
why you're
What are you
coming.
doing?
Yeah, I can tell this stream is growing. Yeah, man, it is growing, but
Let's
you know we have to.
go.
Oh wow,
Alright, go
Nick,
another
what are you
one.
doing, dude? I can watch it focus and like live stream. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh my god.
Wait, which camera is that?
Which camera was that? One of them's got no battery in them.
This is the one that's working. That's the one that needs the battery.
Oh, okay. Wow, we are just having
Wait,
so many
Nick.
issues right now.
What?
No, just let him do his thing.
Just
Okay.
keep talking, let him do his
Yeah,
thing.
the point
anyways.
is that it's sort of working right now. We were talking about what were we talking about? Was it the M3?
Balling on a budget. Yeah,
I know
M3
that
versus
part.
DSR
Yeah,
versus all that shit.
I'd have to shoot the M2 next to the DSR if I really we really needed to see the difference. But I enjoy the DSR a significant amount more compared to the M2.
I
or
like the M2 more.
M3.
I like the M2 out of all the M3 versus the M2.
It's hard
I
for
like
me
the
to
M2
get
more.
a solid point of view on it because I haven't really played a ton with the M2. I think you have the most.
I've played a lot with the M. I've played I played several matches with the M2. And
I haven't played. I think I've
and
only
the-
played a couple actual
I've owned-
speedball rounds with the M2.
Yeah, I've owned fucking several M2s, and then I mean I at one point I had 3 M2s at one point, and then we gave away one, and
Yeah.
then after we gave away one, then we went fucking Then the other 2 are still here.
Don't touch it, Nick.
What? Oh yeah, the other two. Yeah.
Yeah, the other 2 are still here. They're just I fucking haven't stopped using them.
All right.
Um,
So we talked about like the budget side.
Kim or Courtney?
like that. But do you want to say something about jobs earlier?
Kim or Courtney?
What?
Kim or Courtney? Kardashian.
Oh, I don't really know him, so it'd be hard for me to come
Kim,
to
because
a
she's the
fair
richest.
verdict.
Wait, or is
Hey,
Courtney the first? Courtney's the
hot
richest.
one. Courtney's the good one.
Wait, which one's the richest?
Wait,
Probably Kim.
Katie knows. You're a
Katie,
woman.
which one's the most rich Kardashian?
Probably Kim. Oh no.
No, there was one that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
billionaire.
Oh no, that's
Kylie.
She's a,
Kylie's the
uh,
hottest, obviously.
She's a
no,
Jenner.
Courtney's
Oh,
the
she's
hot
a
one.
Jenner.
Get
That's
your
right.
facts right.
She's one of the gay ones.
I mean,
That's
they have
right.
the gay dad. Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the gay ones. Yeah. Okay, sorry, Kim for sure.
I mean, yeah, 'cause she's married to Kanye too, so that's a
Kim is definitely
think
rich.
so.
supposedly a lot of money.
I don't know if that counts then.
So
I don't think that counts.
I
either.
think we all have agreed
I
that
wonder
the
who
mini.
brings in more money. Probably.
So
Probably Kim.
Yeah, 'cause she's got ongoing things.
Oh yeah.
Jacob, what do you
What?
think? So we've agreed that so far the mini GS is one of the best.
Yeah, for
We've-
budget balling.
But what do you think about the Etha?
The
The Etha is
the
at the
original
top.
Etha? The original
No,
Etha?
the Etha 2. Sorry, so
Oh.
the Etha 2 is at the top of the budget.
Yeah. Oh, that's 'cause that's gonna be expensive. I don't know. I did like the Etha too. I didn't really like the first Etha unless it had the EMC. kit
Oh,
on
dude,
it.
the first Etha was garbage.
Yeah, and so I wasn't a big fan of the first Etha.
So-
the Etha 2 was a big drastic change, and that's why I think it was a lot better and a better percepted. But
Tactical real add-ons.
did they have the EMC kit for the Etha 2?
No, they didn't for the longest time, but I think they
or is
do
it like an off-market
now.
thing you can do?
I
on it?
think they do now. I don't.
That's the only reason I would ever probably get an Etha is because I think having that kit on it is kind of cool. Even though it doesn't make a lot of a difference, I think it's just
okay. But the thing is,
it's
so
kinda
would you place for the price point of it? Would the Etha be better?
Yo, hand me one of those too.
Would the
This
Etha
beer's
be
kinda
better than the Mini GS?
Etha 2.
If you're balling on a budget, would you spend the extra money?
No, I would get the Mini GS.
I agree. I'd get the Mini GS
because the Mini GS is satisfying enough to where you don't need to have that Etha 2.
If it made the difference between, you know, hey, I'm gonna buy this versus if I'm gonna buy a good mask and a somewhat decent tank.
Oh, I would go good mask and then have like the Mini GS. It doesn't really matter.
What are we going to do for
Hopper?
Hopper? I'm all over it.
So this is where you guys are saying Mini GS, which is a $300-something
Yeah,
gun,
so
right?
you're already at $400.
So after taxes, you're at the almost 400 mark.
After taxes, who the fuck pays taxes, Nick? It's like...
All right, well, whatever. You're on the upper
no one
end
pays
of
taxes on paintball shit.
Regardless,
taxes on paintball shit's just... No one pays taxes on paintball.
Regardless, you're already at mid $300 price point. You're going to buy a mask or you're going to buy a tank after that. Then you're capped out.
Whoa, okay. So if we're talking about this strict $500 budget, then it doesn't matter if you are a new player or not. You're gonna probably try and buy used.
Yeah.
Which means you don't have to pay $300.
But what if we're not buying used?
But then it's unrealistic to go with something like an electronic gun because even if they're not used, they're gonna be in the 300.
So
range.
what are we saying? At the end of the day, it is very hard to play paintball on a budget.
Yes, that would be the simple. Yeah. Wow. I mean, yeah.
Wow, my point has been proved. I've said this every video.
We've acknowledged it in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay.
So back what I was saying about buying a Titman.
Everyone's saying a Zodin's trash.
So if you're a new player, like you said,
don't buy a Zodin.
I would stay away from a Zodin. And stay away from Spider if you can. I would just go with Titman because that's.
Watch our last video if you want to know about watch the last Dead Box about the companies that we talk about, the worst and the best. If you want to know how we think about a Zodin and Spider, spoiler alert, they came in at the bottom.
Yeah, we talked trash about them. But yeah, so what about hoppers though? Nick, what would you choose for hopper? I know I already gave my answer a little bit.
Halo with the V35 Ripper.
Hey, fuck you.
You need to get a little.
That's
what was
just
that Pico kit you guys got for me that never worked?
No, it's because we were too retarded to install it.
Yeah, that was it. But
that's literally what.
And then I came to do it, and you lost the pieces. You're like, fuck.
Because we were too stupid to put it together.
You were too stupid to lose the pieces.
It required like a screwdriver. It was just a lot of effort, man.
Whoa, assembling some requires.
Okay, so if we're talking about hoppers,
a rotor, used rotor.
Hey, Kurt, can you do me a favor?
Yo.
Look up the price of the Spire IR and look at the price of the
Spider with a Y.
Spider.
Spire.
Oh,
SPY or SPIER or some shit.
It's SPIRE.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can
Spire.
Three different ways here.
No, do the one I said. I'm right. He's wrong.
Okay, what is it?
The Spire. Go to lonewolfpaintball.com real quick. We'll go to Lone Wolf. Go to their online store. And then look at like there should be like an option for the online store.
Halo 2, yeah, that's what
the Halo 2, yeah, but
that was actually all three of our
that's what I was gonna
first
say. I think the Spire IR is $100, and I think don't get the fucking GI LVL. That's a terrible hopper for the price. I have an LVL, it's fucking terrible. Okay, so see if they have a Spire IR, which I know they have in stock because I was just there today.
They don't have a search bar.
Go down. Yeah, so everyone's talking about the new die barrel covers, which is cool. Go down, keep going.
Can you just do like Command F?
Keep going.
Yeah, you're right. What do you want me to say?
Spire, SPIRE.
IRE.
Oh, right there. So those two, you got the die.
Yeah, those are dies.
Can you put that on your screen?
Yeah, it's on the screen already.
It's on now.
Okay, so what's the price of the Spire IR?
The Spire IR is $109.95.
What's the price of the die LTR?
There's three of them, and they're all $999.95.
Oh wow! So the die LTR. So the die. So if you're gonna buy one new, you have the Spire. You have the old school Spire.
Oh, you want to buy new?
Really?
No, I'm talking about the die the LR rotor.
Yeah, so the LTR, which is basically the old school rotor, or the Spire IR.
Well, if you're going for budget, you're gonna want to go for the cheaper one. That's what I'm getting at.
For $10 difference?
If you're really on that of a budget, yeah.
All right.
If you're budget
I would spend an extra $10 not to have my
but
shit jam.
I'm just saying, budget balling. What if you really use that $10 for something else? Would you rather have a kind of a decent mask or a really good mask?
Hey, $10 is
it's that same argument.
Yeah, see, everyone's saying Spire's Jam, LTR, yeah. With the Crown Speed Feed. Yeah, I mean,
honestly, the best, like, well-off $500 budget that you're going to get is probably
gonna be
a Zoden KP3 pump. If they even make those, did they update them?
What,
yeah.
the KP3s?
Yeah.
Getting
a pump gun, getting your mask, and then getting pants because you don't need to...
All right, so if you guys want, call us on the Snapchat. We'll start talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about at this point.
Yo, wait, how's that calling thing going to work?
Miles has it.
Yeah, no, but
he's just gonna turn it up. No, he's just gonna turn it up. It's through the speakers. We've never used it. It's through like.
I unplugged that.
Yeah, but shouldn't we be closer to the
that.
phone?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
So if you guys want to call us and talk about your budget baller setup, talk about the new machine. Call it. Yo, what's up, dude?
Hey, fuck you, Miles.
Hey, his name's Kurt Woods.
That's Kurt. That's Kurt Woods. Mute your background noise.
Dude, you shouldn't be doing it on the speaker. Take it and put it near your mic, bro.
Yeah.
That's Kurt. That's Kurt Woods.
It's Kurt Woods. Nathan. What's up?
Nathan, what the fuck? Are you acting like this is your first time, bro? You're listening to the delay.
Yeah, dude,
Nathan, turn off your speaker and... Nathan, turn off the fucking video that you're listening to.
Put it over
Get
here.
over here and put it near the mic there.
Nathan, listen, man. Are you listening to me?
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so make sure that you have the live stream like muted and that you're listening through me through Snapchat.
All right, all right,
Okay,
Nathan, let's hear your. I know you really you really like that money and you don't want to spend it. That's just how you are,
okay, so for everyone, Nathan's been on the live stream before. Nathan's a Jew, so like.
What's your budget baller,
That's
man?
his name in our group chat.
You got Lone Wolf fact checking us. Here we are.
Budget ball?
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with the mini GS. 100%.
Mini GS.
Mini GS. Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be. I think that's a solid choice.
The Pinocchio Speed. I was kind of thinking about the Pinocchio Speed. The Pinocchio Speed is kind of fucking
really
solid.
Likes his Pinocchio Speed.
Dude, the Pinocchio Speed is solid.
I think they're ugly as shit.
They are ugly as shit. So if you're not trying to be ag, the Pinocchio Speed is a fucking solid choice.
Yeah, like I said, unless you're trying to shoot uphill, then they suck ass.
If you're what?
If you're trying to shoot uphill.
Oh.
Yeah, if you are trying to but how, like, if you're on the speedball field, you don't have that problem. But yeah, if you are trying to shoot uphill.
No. When I'm playing Lone Wolf on a hill, I can't shoot up that hill.
Yeah, if you're playing Lone Wolf on the fucking hill, but like that doesn't happen. I mean, yeah, for us it happens, but.
Yeah, true.
Wow,
All right, Nick.
Nicholas Zimmerman being an engineer. All right, dude. So what do you got to talk about, man?
I want to ask you guys about your new setup. How are you liking it?
I think it's kind of cool. I am very
we're kind of figuring it out.
Constantly in fear that one of these cameras is about to shut off pretty soon. I just don't know how we're gonna fix it the second time.
That's have to get a permanent power source somehow.
I know. That's
I
like.
think.
You can't just run.
Hey Nathan, as a viewer, how does it look?
Well, I mean, it's paused right now. Let me. It looks pretty okay. The one camera on our left side, so your guys' right. That one's kind of wonky.
Yeah, no, we're gonna fix that.
That one has the best color, but it's like it's.
I don't know. I think
focus
this
is
color
weird.
has the best.
Yeah.
This one definitely is the best looking one.
So we'll figure it out.
That
We're
one's
still
just
kind of
blurry
with it.
too.
I can change the focus. I mean.
It doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of weird. We'll figure it out.
What about hopper and tank and
Yeah,
all that jazz, Nathan?
I just got a Ninja, like a 6845.
Yeah, I think 6845.
6845 is
with
solid.
a tank. There's not really a lot of just get a tank.
You can get a tank for like $100.
Yeah,
or less.
but that's a solid.
You can get a Steely tank for less. What?
You can get like a Steely, like a steel tank, and that'll last you.
Yeah, you can get a Steely tank for pretty fucking cheap.
For the viewers, let us know if you can hear Nathan on the.
They can. I've already seen it.
All right.
Idiot.
Nice Jesus. Benny. Benny, Benny.
Can you show everybody the team mascot while we're in an awkward
Would you like
silence
to see
over
the
here?
team mascot?
Yeah, just pop him in front of the camera.
Over here.
You just have to
This
come
is
around
Benny.
over
What
here.
side you want?
Any,
From that
this
side.
one.
Whatever the camera's on.
Yeah.
So yeah, the live stream's definitely changing up a little bit.
You
We
want
have
to
to
just
figure
hold
it out a little
Yeah.
bit better.
This is Benny. He's
Pretty
cool
Yeah, I like
dog.
the background. You guys got the background.
He's got a mohawk, so the tip of his head,
All right,
the
man.
top of his head is white.
Nathan,
And
as
it's got
much
a
as I
mohawk
love you,
and
you
it
weren't
can be
here
styled.
today, so I gotta go because we got someone else
Oh,
calling.
he's looking
Bye.
at Kurt. Here you go.
Yo, what's up, dude?
I got it. No, just keep him. I'll go over here.
Okay.
Yo, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, you know, just like fucking living the dream over here, my guy.
In pain all the time.
Aren't you on a live stream right now?
We might be. Are you on a live stream right now?
I was looking at your YouTube channel and I just got the notifications.
Oh yeah, I think you got the right notification, my guy.
Yeah, dude, this is it.
This is
Welcome.
it. Yeah, welcome
Heck
to the
yeah.
Dead Box.
Good
What
boy,
you up
Benny.
to, my man?
Made a good impression on the viewers.
I was just hearing like starter, like how to start off, like what to buy and stuff, and I just wanted to like put my input.
Okay, so yeah, let's hear your input. What do you got for it?
Alright, so what I rocked for the last 2 years, I had a Mini GS with a Spire IR and a Ninja 68 tank.
Is
All
that Mini
right.
GS? It's
There
a
we
popular
go.
answer
There we
tonight on
go.
Town
Mini
Hall.
It's like
GS.
it's like we
It's
know what we're
literally
talking
like
about.
what we said. Wow. Okay, so how did that work out for you?
Hey, do you have how long?
Honestly,
going on?
I might have had one jam, but I broke maybe 2 paint. But honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better experience.
Okay, fair. So what were you doing with it? Were you like playing like woods ball or like speed
I
ball?
was
Like what?
playing, I was playing like some rec and some like 2-man.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, good stuff.
Where do you play at? How's
Yeah,
the
any
local field?
questions?
Yeah, like where's your fields and stuff at?
Do you know where Ambush Paintball is? It's in California.
Not a chance. We're at in Cali. Is it North Cal, SoCal?
We're near like maybe a mile from LA.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's not bad.
So
Pretty
you're
close to LA.
so like what? Have you ever played at like Hollywood Sports, SC Village, that kind of stuff?
Once, and I thought it was a pretty good experience.
Okay, yeah. So like when I travel with the Lone Wolf guys, we went to like Hollywood Sports Park. We went to a few, went to all that good stuff. That's kind of cool. Oh, we have someone from Hawaii
nice.
viewing.
Yeah, John.
Yeah. No, that's not John. John is in
know.
Japan.
He
Dumbass.
was in Hawaii.
So yeah, man, that's kind of cool because that's literally like exactly kind of the things that we were talking about. Was
Oh,
like
that's funny.
balling on a budget was like those few guns. We were talking about like the Mini GS,
So
the
far,
Rise
everyone
Max,
we've
the
asked,
Etha.
aka us and Nathan.
The 2 Axe 2.0.
Yeah, I don't see. I'm not a big fan of the Axes.
I'm not a
I
big
mean, they're
fan of the
fine,
Axe. You
but
don't
like,
like
I
holding
It's
like
the
the Etha better.
I don't know. They're weird.
I do like the Etha more than the X. I
Like, I don't
really
have
do.
fun
You
playing
can't
with an axe.
defeat
It's
the
kind of
Gamma
like
Core on an
dull.
Etha 2.
It's-
Honestly,
It's what?
the Gamma Core on the Etha 2, you can't beat it.
It really is. Killer Girl, don't worry. We're thinking about going to Texas. Don't worry. We're working on it. Come to Canada, eh? Maybe if you got enough maple syrup for us.
I do want to do another trip to Canada.
Hey, we can
PB
work on
fit?
it.
Come to
I also
PB
got a
fit.
quick question.
Yeah, dude.
What's
What's
that?
up?
So I was like researching, and what are like the differences on the 170R and the CS2? Because I think Planet Clips totally shot themselves in the foot for bringing out. They're so similar.
Damn, getting
All right,
roasted.
so the differences. So the core is a little bit different. How different? Like you kind of gotta like have a picture of them to like see how different they are because they're like not that different when you actually look at them.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I mean, a little bit.
Shoot my dog.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, Benny might start going crazy over here.
Alright, sorry.
no,
Oh,
you're good.
it'd be like that.
That dog's good.
Yeah,
it's fine.
it happens.
Don't even
Can you
trip.
take my dad's head?
Benny's been
My
around.
dog is freaked out.
Hey, how old is Benny?
He's like 4 now.
Wow.
I think.
Back to
He just
the
looks so
170R.
old.
Okay, so the 170R, so you got a different ASA, you have a different way of like taking off the grips, you have a different battery area, kind of. You have like a different way of like changing the battery, kind of. It's very, very minimal, and I mean, yeah,
Performance-wise, they don't shoot too different.
you have a different board. You do have a different
Okay.
board. But overall, yeah, the CS2 does shoot better, but like how much better? Is it like another like 5, 6? Where? So the Etha or the 170R.
is like $700.
Yeah, it comes in at $799, I believe. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at least $500 to like $700 extra. Does it shoot $500 to $700 better? No. No, I mean not in my opinion. That's why I don't have a CS2. I've owned a CS2 and I got rid of it like pretty fucking quick. How many videos have you seen me using a CS2?
None.
0. None. Why? Because I used it 2 times and I fucking got rid of it.
Oh, you sound a little biased over there.
And I actually posted in the live stream chat 170R XLS. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I love the XLS, man. The shockers, the shockers shoot amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite gun I've ever shot. So.
Yeah, I believe the barrel system that it comes with is better. The shot system, I mean the shot, like the overall shot quality, I mean it's comparable. It definitely is comparable. They both shoot pretty decent.
Nice.
But I mean overall quality.
Change the color on that camera.
I mean,
I know. Isn't that the one? That's the one that's
fucked up.
That's the one that's on right now, though. It looks better.
I might have bumped the focus.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I mean, I enjoy the XLS more than the 170s, but that's just my personal opinion because I like how it feels in my hands better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
What
for
else you got,
answering
dude?
my questions.
Yeah, dude. What else? I mean, we could talk about anything.
Hey, Kurt.
I honestly got nothing.
Huh?
You got nothing.
That's all right. You can call next week with more.
Yeah, dude.
I'll let other people try and call in and give their input.
Hey,
Sounds good.
fair enough.
We're pretty swamped with phone
See you
calls right now.
later. Eddie.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Nice talking to you.
Totally.
See ya.
All right, bye, bro.
Yeah. So any other
All right.
people, feel free to call if you want to talk about your budget baller set. We're only gonna go on for about 15, 20 minutes more.
We had Joe that called
But
us.
so try to get your calls in if you're gonna call.
We'll see if Joe wants to talk again since
Do you call?
he did call. I'll call him back. I'll give him the courtesy. Nope. All right. Joe does not want to answer. Wonder if it's Joe Ruff.
Hide your back.
Hide your back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ever been to the classic PB in Georgia? We've never been to, like, Georgia and that area. That kind of, uh-oh.
Ben?
Ben, is that the Ben from Arizona?
I don't know.
Ben.
What Ben is this? Ben. Hello, Ben.
Yo, this is Cat Crasher PB, Ben Franksman.
Okay. Nice. What's going on, my guy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, so first and foremost, what kind of budget baller setup would you give us?
Alright, so I'm only 14, and
Oh, good shit.
I've used my allowance money. So playing pump's important.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very. That's a big.
We've
money
played
saver.
Pump, but we haven't talked about it yet. We've played a lot of Pump.
Oh, we should probably talk about that. Yeah.
I mean,
We'll talk about that in a little
I
bit.
try to get started,
Yeah.
but,
Anyway, continue.
Alright, so my pump setup right now is I'm rocking a Zodin KP2,
Okay.
which I got for like $120, so it's a cheap pump, but it's pretty nice. And then I just put like a 68 3000 and a gravity hopper on it.
Gravity hopper.
And I
Yeah,
Okay.
can't go through.
well, I mean, yeah, you can't
I
go
mean, yeah,
like
if you're
through a
doing
ton of
Pump,
pain. I mean,
yeah.
$6 for a brand new one.
yeah. What happens if you fucking fall and
No,
break
that's
it?
a
Like, oh,
solid
no.
option because like we haven't really talked. Nick he said he tried to get going. Is pump play is a major like component of budget balling. Now you're probably gonna have to spend a little bit more money if you're getting that decent
If
like.
you want to get
pump,
into
like
a good pump
yeah, a
game,
good pump. And when you are getting a pump,
but
I
you
would
can
highly
spend $500 on a really good pump, and
But
then
I'm
spend no
talking-
money on hoppers and
But that's
shit.
yeah, that's what I'm getting at in terms of like
Like-
if you just spend that more money on that pump, it's an investment because you're gonna save so much money on paint. And
Yep.
you said you had a gravity fed hopper, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And so like a gravity fed hopper, and then you have a pump. Like you could like all you gotta do is drop $60 and you're gonna buy a case, and that case is gonna last you a really long time.
Oh yeah. Like I was expecting. I only shoot like 30 to like probably like 20 to 50 balls a game, and like half a bag to a bag will last me an entire day.
Exactly, and so
Yeah.
you don't have to even buy a full case if you're really budget balling. Go for 30, but if you're playing at the same field and they have that field paint, you just keep bringing that paint. So like the next weekend you finish it. It'll take you. I'm sure you've done it. It'll take you 2 to 3 weeks to finish one case or something like that.
Oh, it'll take you way longer than
Yeah, I go out and I buy them in bags now because I only use like half a bag, whatever.
Yeah, because Jake, whenever we go to big game, remember there was a couple years ago.
Depending upon what it was.
We went to a Global Conquest and we all played pump because
but that's because
$85 case.
That's because we got fucked on paint though. We were supposed to get 2 cases of paint.
Oh,
each
Dave
for
Youngblood.
free. And then no, Dave Massey.
Dave Massey, that's what it was. Not
Just
Youngblood.
fucked us.
Yeah, that was he promised us some shit. That was weak. I remember that. That was really
some
lame.
That was some fuck shit, bro. That's why we used pump. We didn't use pump because we wanted to. We used pump because we had to.
Yeah.
But we at least had that option because we had a pump gun.
But I mean, getting into it, if you're going to get a pump setup, don't go anything below like the $200 range new because he had the Tracer, I had the Hammer 7.
I low key really liked my Tracer.
I mean,
it was
janky.
fun to play with because you could attach different
shit
shit to
janky.
it. Oh, it was janky. It was a piece of plastic, is what it was.
Dude, you
how do you like your KP2?
There we go.
Dude, I like the feed neck. It has one of those like twist lock feed necks.
Yep.
Which like where you have to twist it. That thing sucks, and I don't like that. But like everything else is pretty nice on it.
If you don't mind us asking, how much did you pay for the KP2?
120.
And you buy it like off a buy-sell trade group or something like that?
No, I got it on
Includes camera
ANS
angles
gear.
for sure.
Okay, so there's a
the
perfect
KP2 is
example.
good.
Yeah, he got a KP2. That's only $120 or something like there.
I guess
and if you're budget balling on, let's say $500, so he said, you don't have to pay a lot of money in that gravity-fed hopper. Get a decent tank, and boom, and then you could spend 100 even plus on mass, and you haven't even breached 500 yet.
Yeah, I mean,
and so that's like a solid choice.
If you got a KP2 or something in that price range like that, that's not like a Tracer or a Hammer 7. You can still spend like the $100 on a good hopper, and then if you ever
CCI Phantom
upgrade your setup, you already have the hopper for it.
Oh, Joe,
plus
realized we missed your call.
And the pants.
Hey, Joe, we'll call you next.
Joe, you just have to be on top of that, dude.
Said hi, Nick.
But
yo, Cupcake's up in here. What up?
He's been in here, dude.
I didn't see
Where's
it.
he been? Vladimir Bond's been watching the whole time. We
got
got winning the NXL event this weekend.
Where?
Bro, AC Dallas, what up, though? Die Iron Man, what up, though? I have Iron Man winning, and if Iron Man don't win, then I'd go either AC or Houston Heat at Philly. But anyways, Ben, what else you got? What else you got, my man?
Honestly, that's it.
I mean, you can talk about anything. Have you seen any good porn recently?
Oh yeah, dude, the best.
All right, yeah, fair enough. We're at like, you got some good sources or?
Bro, Pornhub.com's got the best.
Pornhub.
Yo,
right.
is Shane sleeping?
Going on the
Yeah,
baby.
dude,
Dude, is he
He's
snoring?
snoring over there. Sorry, I mean,
Shane
oh,
passed
alright.
out. But
It's okay.
What else is new?
yeah, if you got nothing else, man, we'll probably pick up some other callers, see if Joe's answering.
All right.
Joe.
All right, man. So yeah, thanks for calling, Ben.
Thank you, dude.
So yeah,
Dude, for everyone that can hear him in the background,
Shane passed the hell out.
Shane is fucking dead in the background. Poor Shane.
Oh, he's gone.
All right.
Oh, dude, Shane.
You want to do another call? We can go on for like 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
We're at
call.
53 minutes.
Yeah, we'll call Joe here real quick.
What time we got? 10:30.
Yeah. If we're gonna party after, I want to.
You're out of here.
Are you going to work?
Uh-oh,
Kenny
Joe's
Katie?
here.
Joe.
What's up,
What's
dude?
going
How
on?
you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys?
Well, you know, we're just
Living the
we're
dream.
living. You know,
Living the
just
dream.
just
Yep.
testing out this new dead box setup. How do you like it?
Oh, it's looking pretty nice. Just the camera issues, you know.
Yeah.
It's patchy. What about that other camera angle? Like, we have the one camera angle that we know that's working good, but what about that other one? Like, is it kind of blurry or?
There's one that looks like the aspect ratio is squished, like it was filming on 16:10, and it's fit into 16:9.
It's probably the second one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably the second one. Yeah, we'll figure it
Potato
out.
quality.
Honestly, yeah. What if we backed that out a little bit?
We'll worry about that next
Yeah,
week.
we'll worry
Yeah.
about it next time.
Yeah.
We were kind of like scrambling everything together. The point is that it looks alright.
We tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
this
tried
is
it.
the trial run. There wasn't one
Anyways, so
before
talk
it.
about the main topic, Joe. What's your idea on that budget balling?
Budget bowling?
Yeah,
I mean,
like what
frankly,
setup?
Let's see. Okay, if we're talking new,
Yeah, sure.
I would go pump because for that price range, you know, you're not gonna get the best stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So like the other guy said, a KP2.
Mhm.
I
Solid.
actually picked up a Sheridan. What was it? A PMI2 for $25.
Oh
It
wow.
was a stock class. It was one of the stock class ones. It was working fine, and I went off that for a couple months
Okay.
because pretty fun. Also, if we're talking like electro, I'd probably go with like everyone else said, the
10:34
Mini
p.m.
GS.
Yeah. Use it with your cape. With your pump, you rocking just a gravity fed hopper.
I tried the Pico hopper, but I
Mhm.
ended up getting shot and it obliterated itself.
I'm not surprised.
The
Those things were
old
pretty
3D
cheap.
printed Picos.
Yep.
Good old by Simon
Yeah.
Stevens.
Yeah, so if I'm not running a Halo on it, it's just a gravity fed, just a VL200.
Okay.
And it's either just a 13 CI tank on one of my pumps or it's just a 68, depending on what I brought to the field.
Okay. Fair enough.
So setup, yeah.
Decent setup.
What would you do if it's not that setup?
We cut one
Uh-oh.
camera.
Camera change.
Let's switch
Camera
camera.
change.
All right. So you talked about new. What about used?
Oh, used? Let's see, I picked up an Ego 10 for $75 Canadian recently.
Damn.
Canadian.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'll get it.
so that's like
I mean,
2010 American.
I don't think there's another battery.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Be dying out here.
You
Okay.
can get tons of stuff used. You just gotta wait until someone sells it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you got any other questions or anything?
Not really.
All right. Yeah. Canada isn't a real place. Someone commented that.
You guys should come over.
You know, we have, because Canada is only like,
2 hours
yeah, like,
to get into Canada.
yeah, I mean, the Canadian border from here is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
we
if you
got
cut
maple
right now.
syrup
from down this side, yeah.
Yeah, right now, like, to go to Ambassador Bridge from right here, it's 30 minutes from where I'm at. Because I live in Detroit.
That's not bad.
LOL. Yeah, no, it's not bad at all. So, yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, man, I'll give you some maple syrup.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Got some Molsons and some Moose?
Dude, I need some
Oh,
crap.
yeah,
we're
we got
buffering.
Say what?
We got a bunch, and we also have maple syrup scented paintballs. Nobody believes me, but we do.
Dude, you have maple syrup. It's going on that. You have maple syrup
Yeah, not on this. Though.
paintballs?
Unless
Yeah.
check the internet refresh.
Okay. Okay. Wait, like, what is that?
HKX.
What is that actually like?
Oh, it's just normal HK paint, but it smells like maple syrup.
The HK Paint has maple syrup paintballs.
No way.
You're fucking with
Sort
me
of,
right
it's
now.
like- No, so you know APX?
Yeah.
How HK
Oh,
bought
you
APX?
saw
Yeah, they
that.
used to make root beer scented cherry, and they made all that. They also
about
made
to go out.
It's the
maple
other
syrup
one.
scented. And we recently got a batch at my friend's field. We headed over, and it actually smelled like maple syrup.
Wow, that's fucking wild. That is badass. I want that.
Yeah.
All right.
It shot pretty well.
All right, fair enough. Well, we're going to get another caller, my man. Thank you for calling
All right,
in.
sounds
Appreciate
good.
it. All right,
See you
peace.
guys.
Yeah, I think they're starting to die. So
That'll be our last
Yeah,
caller.
we'll get one
I don't think we're
more
gonna go
caller.
through it. We can, but it might cut out.
We'll get one more caller.
Well, the mics will stay on.
We'll see.
Yeah, the
what
mic will
happens. We'll see what happens. What up, man?
Yo.
Hello.
How
How's
you
it going?
doing?
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Good, dude. So what's your budget baller setup?
I'm gonna have to go with like the EMEC with a PAL hopper and a Steely, and probably do i5s just because the EMEC's really cheap. It's $200.
The
on-
EMEC is cheap. Yeah, the EMEC is
Level.
cheap. No, yeah, it is. Yeah, the EMEC is cheap. I was doing electronic, but yeah, the EMEC is. The EMEC has
It's
the
a
shorter
fun
barrel.
gun.
Yeah, the
It's alright.
EMEC does have a shorter barrel though. So I
Right.
would almost like say you almost have to like, because like the Mini GS kind of has like the better. But I don't know. I mean, the Mini GS doesn't.
But
have
the thing is, like, especially since like budget ballers usually new players, the EMEC is freaking ridiculously durable. Like our park uses them as rental guns, and we haven't had a single one break.
So does
And
Lone Wolf.
rentals in our state are freaking retarded. So like it's, I don't even know how none of them break. We
Okay.
probably break more Titmans than we do EMECs probably,
Wow, that's
which is insane.
yeah, that's a bold statement. Fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. What else you got going on, my guy?
Well, like, I'm only 15, right? So I budget balled the first part. I got Dangerous Power G3, a Halo, and a steel tank for $100, and I used that for like a year.
You
And
got
then I
all
got a
that for
job.
$100? That's not bad.
Yeah, one of my brother's friends like quit paintball, so he gave me all this stuff.
Okay.
And then I like got a job at the park, I mowed lawns, and now I have a DSR. I'm getting an R2, and I have a 6845.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You got a fucking solid setup right
Yep.
there. That's a solid setup, yeah, for sure. Especially with that DSR. Can't really complain with that. So you got any questions or anything?
I don't really like the new setup, but the second camera on y'all's right is absolute shit.
Yeah,
No.
we're gonna work on that.
Yeah,
Thank
we're gonna
you.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of
Give us a
heard
week
that.
and we may change it. We don't know.
Yeah,
That's a hard make.
we'll figure it out. Honestly, after this, we probably won't figure it out because I see some beer pong in the future.
Oh no, not directly after this because we're about to party, but later this week we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think cause Miles, sorry, not Miles. I don't know who the fuck Miles is, but this dude named Kurt is gonna be living over here. So Kurt Woods is gonna be living upstairs in this jank ass fucking.
He's gonna be helping us out with all this
This
stuff.
jank
He's our
bedroom.
technician right now.
With the team mascot.
Yeah, with
Your
the team mascot. So Kurt's gonna be here full time. So I can imagine it'll be worked out.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking earlier? You know what we have that we haven't used that I was thinking about? That fucking dual battery thing. That we can use 2 batteries at once. The
Oh
cameras
shit!
don't
Well,
die.
there's an external power.
Yeah.
We should just plug it in.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
it doesn't-
smart idea.
That's what we're.
Yeah, those
telling
batteries
you.
are
That
like
way they don't
roasting
cut out.
hot,
That's
too.
the only issue. we're
Oh
having is they're
yeah,
cutting
those
out.
batteries are getting fucking toasted right now.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to plug it in externally.
Fair enough.
That'll fix the whole issue. Fix the coloring on the right and the focus and how do you do? That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think on the next few setups we'll have this solid. I mean, if you guys could see the working camera and the non-working camera, that's the best part because the working camera is rubber banded down right now. It's being,
Can you move? Can you go to that camera?
the
I'm
rubber
already on it. I was here.
You can
I was,
actually
like,
see how the good
frustrated.
camera is set up.
the good camera is
I forgot to bring the tripod.
You guys like rubber bands?
it's
So
rubber
we took
banded
a
down
lighting
to a
post and
piece of silicone
Yep.
that's holding up like the actual good camera.
Oh, see if I can get the angle in here. We got a pop.
It's just kind of funny like how everything's set up.
That's a dog.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so it's I did that myself. I'm pretty proud of it.
Benny.
It's
That's
not
a
really
budget
going
ball setup
anywhere.
right there.
say well yeah, oh yeah, it's just kind of funny what it is. But
Yeah.
no, I mean it is what it is. So here, pretty soon we'll be able to, because that's the main. Because the camera that you're on right now is the video that we use for like the main setups for like the videos and stuff. But I think the software that we're running it on, it kind of has it like fucked up
Yeah.
with like the actual ratio.
I
So
figured out.
live streaming on a budget, yeah, a few $1,000 budget, but yeah, here we are.
This ain't a few $1,000s.
How much do those cameras are $800
Oh,
a piece.
yeah, we've had those. We didn't just
We
buy
have,
them.
yeah, we didn't just buy them.
To
Yeah.
live stream, we spent maybe $100.
Dude, those 2 capture cards were
$200.
$100. No, it was like $300.
$300.
It's about $300 each to like
It
get
was
every,
$215.
to get this minus
Alright.
the cameras.
Whatever.
So,
Yeah.
all right, what else you got for us, my guy? You got anything good? Where's your local field at?
Texas. Like I'm like an hour from Paintball Fit, which is like the most popular field in Texas. Like where
Yeah,
I
we
live,
might be
so
coming to Texas eventually.
You'll have to. It's too
Eventually.
damn hot right now. Coming like in the fall.
Okay, I've overcome, adapt. How hot is it right now?
It's like 90s average with like 60% humidity.
Yeah, that
Damn.
sucks.
It's
that
fucking hot.
sucks. All right, man. Well, appreciate you calling in. Unless,
Yep,
do you have
thanks for
anything
taking my
else
call.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless if you got anything else you want to talk about, for everyone talking shit, this is my girlfriend's laptop, so that's what we just kind of improvised again.
Told you it was a girly laptop.
Over camp. Yeah, I do not use a Mac computer, so I'm very out of my element using this.
12-year-old Dutch girl.
I am. So, all right, man. Well, thanks for calling. Hopefully on the next live stream we'll have more callers in on the next live stream. We just kind of bullshitted our way through this one because
We're working on things.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So tune in next Thursday.
All right, thank y'all.
All
All right,
see ya.
dude. Thanks.
Hey, Miles, we usually end the thing.
Yeah,
Kurt,
good old
Yeah,
Kurt.
we're
It's
cashing
taking us
out,
a minute to
Kurt.
get
Just
called
like
Kurt.
Legend said, if it ain't stupid,